Protests have resumed in Brazil ahead of the Confederations Cup final between the host nation and Spain. Despite a huge security operation in Rio de Janeiro, thousands marched towards the iconic Maracana stadium. Brazil's President Dilma Rousseff will not to attend the event, reports say. She was booed as she opened the tournament 2 weeks ago. The protests started nearly a month ago, sparked by transport fare rises, but quickly encompassed other issues. Chiefly, there are grievances over the high costs of staging the World Cup, corruption and demands for better health, education and transport. Earlier on Sunday, a group of demonstrators tried to storm a Brazilian Football Association, CBF, building. Fifa, you pay the bill. But police kept them back and the group settled outside the building. They demanded the resignation of CBF's president, Maria Marin, accused of incompetence, and criticized the 2014 World Cup local organizing committee. In the vicinity of Maracana, several thousand protesters marched towards the stadium banging drums, singing and carrying signs with slogans. The BBC's Sarah Rainsford in Rio de Janeiro said different groups in the crowd had different demands: free public transport, FIFA, you pay the bill, calls for the resignation of the Rio state governor, chants against forced evictions and corruption. Traffic was brought to a halt as the crowd booed riot police vans and armored vehicle patrolling the area. The wave of protests began nearly a month ago in the city São Paulo after bus fares were increased by 10%. But after heavy-handed police action, it spread to other cities and mobilized public opinion. The rises in São Paulo and many other Brazilian cities were revoked after 2 weeks of protests. By then, the demonstrations had turned into a nationwide movement for better education, healthcare and transport.